Okay. Itamik good morning. It is about 7:30 in the AM on Friday, February 7th, 2020, in the lunar cycle Gatto, our fourth of 7 winter moons. I am having a massive allergy attack in my face at the moment. If you can't tell from the video. And getting my morning going with a round at Spopikini. No geese in the South Pond Spring this morning, but there are a couple of Mixigatsi mallard ducks, a pair of them. I haven't checked yet whether the goose clan is over here on our side of the river, or our end, I should say. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I would say no. Jeez. It's not even very many geese down this way where the river breaks there. Just a little clan. Couple little clans maybe. Something of a miracle that this tree, half rotted, more than half rotted, and it must be heavy, still manages to hang on by that little bit of live growth that it has to this depleted cut bank. It's crazy. It's what I call the bat tree, because there was once a big brown bat there. But any case, already around the North Pond. I kind of made a quick tour this morning because I've got other business. There's skunk business. I've got a trap to set on the west side. I've got a skunk to pick up at that whiskey distillery that I talked about in yesterday's video but then didn't show you. So you'll see it this morning because we're going to pick up a skunk there. My face is still freaking out. Check this. Thatcher ant hive that's been looted by a northern flicker fairly recently, because I only noticed it yesterday like that. Yeah, my face is freaking out, and it's all lateral. It's all on the right side of my face. So my right eye, my right nose, it was everything before, but it's shifted over. Everything's on the right side. Be nice if it went straight away so that I could have clear vision and no irritation on the road this morning, but good luck with that. Maybe I just need to be around a little skunk spray and it'll help it out. Not likely. I feel like my nose is dribbling out on camera. Alright, I'm gonna go tackle whatever's next. It's probably gonna be a skunk trap setup, but it might be a studio next. I don't know. In any case, got things to do. Hey!
How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, man.
So you're just living under here?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's easy enough.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him relatively quick.
Oh yeah. Probably within tonight. Yeah, 1 or 2 nights usually. Oh. Gotta sneeze.
So we definitely know there's one, there may be 2.
Okay. All right.
We may have not had a liver yet.
Well, I'll show you how this thing works.
Sure.
And I'm having a bit of an allergy attack, so if I sneeze, don't. I'm trying to hold it at bay. But okay, so it's a spring-held door, and so in order to get the door up, you need to push the spring back. But the spring is kind of guarded in place by this
Okay.
little mechanism. So you pull that up, push the spring back. That allows you to lift the door.
Alright.
With the door lifted, if you had, like, say you caught neighbor's cat, right? With the door lifted, you can use this little hook so that whatever's in there can come out.
Yeah.
When you want to set the trap, it's this other hook on the side that you need to use
Okay.
to hook to the door.
Okay.
And I just bait it with a raw egg.
Oh, good idea. Cool.
Yeah, and that way it usually doesn't attract cats. They don't care for the raw egg,
Yeah.
but skunks love it.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I bet within 48 hours, probably overnight tonight, we'll have your skunk.
That'd be great.
Just out here in Copperwood picking up a trap that I've had out here for months. To no avail. So this will be the one that I switch out at the distillery after opening the studio. I'm a little bit late. It's just past 8:30. I need to be at the studio for in case I get any early birds. Usually don't come in till 9, but yesterday there was someone there at 8:30, so you never know. Anyway, scoot over there now. Yeah, sorry. I had the trapping already this morning, and I still got. Yeah, I've got an animal in a trap. Still. Well, it's good that there's 2 of you here. I can choose. I have a skunk in a trap.
Oh, you?
Yeah, at that Black Velvet Distillery on the north side.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go see the skunky. Morning.
Get out of here before he sprays.
Hey there, skunky. Ready to move?
Did you get one?
Yep.
You amaze me. You got some kind of touch going on because they just come.
That is the sound of almost clear nasal passages, and my eyes are not itchy either because I got my wish. This skunk sprayed in the car, and worked better than any over-the-counter allergy medicine I've ever bought to clear up my symptoms pretty quick. I mean, they're not totally clear, but they're at least Benadryl clear. Of course, now I smell really bad. I don't know if I'll be able to really go back to work entirely. We'll see. To the studio. Might have to be in and out today. Okay, Skunky. Hey. You're welcome to hit the road. So tomorrow morning, we'll see. Maybe we'll get a chance to follow one of these guys. This would have been the perfect occasion, the perfect place. See how it does, just dropped off far from, you know, the subdivisions. Kids are going to their dad's house for the weekend. So Chelsea and I will be on our lonesome. I don't think she has to work tomorrow. Not sure about Sunday, but that'll be all right. If I get a call in the morning, maybe she'll want to go with me and we can follow a skunk and see what happens. What's wrong?
You wrecked my hair. I was gonna eat chicken.
So it sounds like I'm being sent back home.
With a S-C-E-N-T. You're sent back home.
Yeah, sent back home.
You're sent back home. Return that parcel. Don't pay the postage, just return it.
All right, I clear out. I can take a hint.
Hey, this bottle's almost all gone.
I'll be back at 4 to lock up. Well, that's all right that I'm being sent away. Just as I got in the vehicle here, I got a phone call from the owner of the Jasmine Room, where I've picked up 2 skunks over the past week. She's got a 3rd one in a trap now, so I'm going over there to get the 3rd one. It'd be interesting to see ultimately how many there are under that building, because the most I've ever pulled out of a you know, a single den that were kind of subadult sororal females, like what I'm getting at her place, I believe. At least that's what I understand when I come across a group like this in winter, that they're sororal, they're sisters, probably born of that, just that summer before. But any case, the most I've ever got was 7, and that was maybe 2 years ago, from underneath someone's stairwell in Ridgewood. So this is 3 now. Hopefully for her sake it's not 7, because, you know, I know she's stressing out about how expensive this is going to be at this point already. But what are you going to do? You run in a tea room, you don't want skunk coming up through the floorboards. So we're going to go take care of that, and then I've got I want to go back to the rabbit trap, reposition it, and there's another trap out that way that I gotta pick up. So I got some work to do. It's all right that I'm being sent away from the office. I've had 4 days straight of writing anyway. It's time for a break. Off to get a skunk. It's the old name, Ashmead. I think it's 6th Avenue. Transitioning to Whoop Up Drive. Yeah. It's definitely a different animal. Not nearly as big as the last one I took out of here. Hey, Skunky. Good day. Howdy. Smells like money. I'm probably thinking what you're thinking. Now that I have the afternoon off, why not just follow this skunk? Okay. I'm gonna put this away real quick. See if I can relocate the skunk. And if I can, maybe I'll follow for a bit. Okay, I put my trap away. Back out here, searching for the skunk. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Kind of think that in order to do something like this, what I need to do is release the skunk like right beside my open car door, like I have in several recent releases, and that way I can just throw the trap right in and take off after the skunk from the beginning. This one at this point could be like, I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction. It was the last direction I seen the skunk going, but they change directions really quick when they're exploring a new area, as we've seen. So this might be a dud this time, but no doubt we will have skunks tomorrow. Skunk calls at some point tomorrow, so Also wanted to check on the beavers again. I got to thinking about it, you know, I was going to wait and check on Saturday, but it's possible that it didn't re-ice right away where I pushed those limbs into the water. Maybe if I went to check, I would find that they've been taken altogether. Just pulled right under. I don't know. We'll see if we got time for that. Gotta go to the cemetery first. Maybe I'll go pull that one trap that it's near the cemetery too. I'll pull that one. If it's I can't remember if it's a smaller one or a bigger one. If it's a smaller one, I'll add that to the trap at the cemetery. See if we can get the rabbit. Yeah, I'm having no luck with the skunk, so off we go. So I'm at the extreme south end of town, and I just picked up that other trap I was talking about. It's a large one, so I'm just going to go over to the cemetery and reposition that one. I don't know if I'll leave a second trap, but since I was over this way, I am stopping at PV Mart, where they have the auger anchors that I would like to buy for anchoring my heavy bag stand in the backyard. So let's check it out. This is a very cool hardware store. I think I'm gonna find what I want against the back wall back here. Oh, I didn't even know they had toys. I knew they had like grown-up toys. Yeah, I believe the auger anchors are back this way. Yes. These are, let's see, I guess their smallest ones are these $12.99s, which are definitely going to go deep enough to anchor it pretty solid, I would say. Oh, somebody's messaging me. All right, I'm going to buy a couple of these. Maybe I'll just buy the 3 that they have here. And yeah, take them back home with me. Just down at the beaver area now. Doesn't look like they actually pulled out any of these offerings that I left. So let's see if I can pull one out and see what kind of shape it's in. Since I'm here, might as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn this camera a couple notches around here. There we go. Still pretty intact. Oh, this one was cut. Okay, so one of them's already been eaten. This one too has been cut. Hey, cut right off at the ice. Probably try to push these right underneath, because they can make use of even these little twigs and stuff. They probably taste really good, actually. Didn't go for this red willow here. Or is this a Saskatoon? This might be a Saskatoon. Didn't go for this Saskatoon either. They did eat this poplar. There's a bunch of little stuff here. Oh, there's a nice big one. Oh, they might have cut it off but left, but it's still, you know, this might have been from one of the tops. In fact, I bet I can match it to this. Yeah, I think so. I think they ate this top. I mean, they made the cut, but they haven't taken it away yet. All right, so still got a lot here. Maybe I'll shove the smaller pieces down first. And I'll put these big ones back behind it again, and then might grab one or two more big ones so I don't have to come back for a couple of days. But it looks like, you know, from the evidence, they're cutting them off anyway, taking the bottom parts, and, you know, in the one case, they didn't even take away the bottom part yet, so could be that the ones that I left here before, they're not even finished yet. Who knows? Yeah, I'll get a few more to add to it. Well, it may not look like much, but I've actually put quite a few good-sized pieces in there. There's at least 4 or 5 really good-sized, you know, cut trees, basically, pushed down into that hole. So I think I'm good for a few days. Probably Monday or Tuesday I should come back and see if they've run dry. Probably they would have by then. And as soon as this thing thaws enough, I'm gonna have to come back here with my grappling hook and start grappling to pull any debris off of the culvert pipes, you know, any of this debris from the actual, you know, woody portions of these trees and stems and such. They're going to be discards on the bottom, and so I'm going to dredge up as much of that stuff as I can when it thaws, you know. Any case, whew, what time is it? It's about 1:30. I might spend a half hour looking for the owl couple again before I head out, and then we'll see from there. At 4 o'clock, I know I've got to get back there and lock up the studio. Then I got to pick up the kids, get them ready to go to their dad's. Might be going to Fort McLeod tonight to watch a hockey game. Chelsea's brother's playing, so we'll see. But for now, I'm going to go scope around for owls a little bit. Little flicker kind of all puffed up here in the canopy. Haven't found owls yet. Have been searching these trees for potential nesting sites. This one has some kind of a nest up in there. Might be an old owl nest or crow. Hard to say. Yeah, I just been walking around. I think I saw another something up in one of the trees this way, just as I was gonna film that one. Where is it? Oh, sunshine's pretty bright. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey. It's another good potential for an owl nest. So anywhere in here I might find that couple. Just got my eyes peeled. But no luck as yet. How are you? No luck on the owl couple, at least so far. I'm nearly back to the parking lot, so probably not going to encounter them. Who knows? You know, this couple may have already packed up and went somewhere else to roost. You know, found a nest site that they liked and that kind of thing. They are going to be laying eggs here before too long, in probably less than a month's time at least. So, and maybe even sooner. So it'd be good to find a couple with a nest to kind of monitor through from that point, you know, onward until the fledging. But we'll see. It's a lot of things, a lot of little bumps and diplodia galls and that kind of thing on these trees that make you think for a second, ooh, maybe that's an owl. But alas, it is not. Oh, there's a couple of deer right here. They're bedded down right in these brush, and I just narrowly passed by them. They're hidden, see? There they are. Three does. Whitetails, looks like. Yeah, for sure. Alright, well, I'm going to continue my way back to the parking lot and then scramble for home. Maybe hang out there for an hour or two before returning to close the studio.